Good afternoon and good morning, everybody. This is the Chili Girly. Let me finish this cigarette. Yeah, I'm a nasty smoker. All right. So, first of all, let me apologize for not posting anything for quite some time. Just been lazy. Gonna admit it. Straight up. Um. So there's. I've been noticing a lot of stuff going around the news and independent media and mainstream media, and the one comment or statement that has been circulating that's been uh, it stood out to me was some people on the left calling for civil war, Madonna calling for blowing up the White House, and all this other craziness going around. And the fact that celebrities get into politics at all is a whole nother topic for a whole another video. But I mean, really, the only question I want to ask in this video is, say there were a civil war between Democrats and Republicans. We all know that America is a country with 55 million gun owners, and a lot of them don't own just one. Um, and my question is, who would the Republicans be fighting? Who would the conservatives even be fighting? Because I guarantee you, none of the liberals or the SJWs, the New Age hippies, own guns, much less have the mental fortitude to conduct themselves efficiently on a battlefield. Um, so the liberals, they're not going to be, they're going to run and hide, tuck tail and run. The military, they're going to be on our side. They swore an oath to the soldiers. Me being a former serviceman myself, we swore an oath to the Constitution. And yes, as well, that's another thing is we also swear oath to the president, and who's our president nowadays, and that's gonna pose a big problem for the Democrats and the liberals. Military men, they're very conscious and aware people. See, servicemen don't like the idea of putting their life on the line unless they know what exactly they're putting their life on the line for. That's why we see so many soldiers coming back from wars like Afghanistan, Iraq, going so far back as Vietnam because they're fighting a war that they did not see a clear and obvious moral high ground upon which they were standing. Uh, that's actually a scientific symptom of going into a war, fighting for something that you don't even know what you're fighting for. You don't know why you're there. You don't know what cause you're supposedly standing up for, and you're not allowed to stand for your own independent causes because you're a part of this collective. You're part of the military. You don't represent yourself. You represent the military and their aims and their views, and you're a representative of the United States military. So you're not there for your goals. You're not there for your views. You're there for the military's views, and that's why you joined up. That's why you think you signed up for the military is because you thought that the military's viewpoints were more were similar to yours, or were more in line with yours. And when you get out onto the battlefield and you realize that that's not the case, uh, the entire time you're just wondering why am I even here. So that's what makes a lot of soldiers so susceptible to PTSD a lot of times. So military men, they're not gonna want to rally around that cause because that's not their cause. That's not what they stand for. That's not what they believe in. The liberal agenda is completely counterintuitive to American ideals and American values, and that's what any self-respecting serviceman truly stands for. It's why they're really part of the military in the first place. So in the military, they're not going to stand up for them. So who exactly is going to be doing the fighting on behalf of the liberals? I mean, really, I mean, I think they are the powers that be, the global elite. I think they are still going to try and pit the liberals against the conservatives, but they're leading lambs into a slaughter. They're leading their droves of uneducated, immature brats with bricks and torches and bottles and whatever into a street fight with a bunch of seasoned, trained, experienced veterans with fire, with passion, who have a cause, who have something to stand for, something to fight for. There's a saying that I hear repeated a lot. I used to agree with it. Is that the most dangerous man to fight is the man with nothing to lose. That's actually completely ass backwards. The most dangerous man in a fight is the man with everything to lose. Is the man with everything to lose. He's gonna fight the hardest. The guy with nothing to lose, he's not gonna. If he has nothing to lose, it means he doesn't see his life as being something to lose. You have your life. You have something to lose. And if you go into a fight where you're putting your life on the line, you still think you're going in with nothing to lose. You don't value your life. You don't care. You don't care as much as the guy you're fighting, and you're gonna lose. You're gonna die. So, if that's really the case, of course, I have no reason to worry. I'm a gun owning patriot myself. I have nothing to worry. I have more training than even I care to admit, and I'm a combat veteran, and I don't stand for this shit. It kills me to think that it may be a war of Americans versus Americans. We had a war like that before. Neither side wins in that fight, but it's not about one side winning. It's not about one group of people winning. It's about an idea winning. It's about the idea of true freedom of choice winning. Because what the left really wants to do, what the real aim is for you to completely abandon any sense of value for your right to freedom of choice. Like when the Democrats want to write into law that hardworking Americans have to pay extra into Obamacare for services and quote unquote benefits that they don't need, they don't want, they didn't ask for, but they're required to fork over that extra money in taxes to pay for other people. Now, there's nothing wrong with being charitable towards other people. The problem is that it's required. That's where the freedom, the rights are being infringed upon. See, if it was freedom, if we had the freedom to choose to be charitable, that's freedom. But when it's required, it's not charity, it's theft. So, charity is a choice. Charity is a movement of will. Just taking people's money via taxpayer dollars to, pay, barely give any of that money being taken back to the people they say they're taking it for, and pocketing most of it for themselves. That's the situation we're really dealing with here, and that's not freedom. And that's what people like me are going to have in their minds, going round and round and round, as the battle draws near. And that passion, that concern, that caring for the situation that we find ourselves in is what's going to guide the Republicans to victory. Because that's our advantage. That's our competitive advantage. We actually have a cause. So, I guess I kind of answered my own question. Who would the conservatives even be fighting? And even though it's likely that it would be the left, the answer is still no one really. So, give me your comments, your thoughts, your questions. I just wanted to kind of go over that and put that idea, that process, that mentality on the table. So hopefully we'll see you again soon if I'm not too lazy or too busy to put out another video. Dead air, and yeah, deuces.